Hello and welcome. Now in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to work through the process of using Quicken to track the activity when we actually do contract work. And to do that, we're going to go to the Business tab, and then we're going to come over to this right side menu, and we're going to go to the Business Actions area. We're going to go to Invoices and Estimates, and what we're going to do is we're going to click the Create an Invoice link. Now when that happens, for the first time, Quicken will tell you that you're going to need to create an invoice or receivables account. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click OK. We're going to give the account a name, and then we're going to click Next. Quicken will now tell you that you have set up an accounts receivable, and you can enter any invoices, payments, credits, or refunds in the invoices register. So once we've done that, we're going to click Finish. Now what we're going to do then in creating the invoice is we're going to write in the customer or the company. You're probably going to be working with a specific job or a specific project, and you want to write the name of that project in the next square. Now Quicken has several layouts that you can actually create and customize. We're going to use the default layout, and in another video we'll show you how to customize the default layout. You'll notice that the invoice has a number. You can actually change that if you want to something else. You'll note that there is a date that the invoice is sent, and you can actually change the due date so that you can say that the invoice is actually going to be due perhaps 24 hours after it has been sent. So we can change the due date. Once we've done that, we can actually write in to the line item the services that we are actually offering. And so we can write in here what the services are, and we can give it a dollar amount. Now when you create a category for the first time, Quicken is going to give you a menu. You can actually give this a category or a tag. We're going to call this Business Income. And then we're going to go ahead and write a description in here. And what's important is that you continue to use these categories in the future. Now we can make this taxable. We can also do it so that it is per item if we want to be a little more detailed, or we do not have to. Once we've done that, we can then click OK. Or we can just place in the amount category what we have negotiated. Once we've done that, we can actually also do any other line item that we want to add. Now that we have our invoice completed, we can write a message to the customer. We can then write a memo to ourselves to give us more detail on the circumstances surrounding the particular job. Now if we have to add in lines for the invoice, we can actually do that. You'll notice that we click in the Add Lines just in case we need to itemize more. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click the email or send to clipboard. Now if this is a new project, then Quicken will allow us to create a project inside of its system called Quicken Video Creation. And in this case, we can click No. We don't necessarily want to click a brand new job. Now of course, if you want to track at that level of detail, you can certainly do so. What we're going to do now is we're going to click Email, Send to Clipboard. We're going to get a dialog box that says Quicken wants to create a new project or job. We're going to say yes. We can actually determine what the project status is, or we can leave this blank if we don't want to go to that level of detail. We can determine when a project is going to be over or when it actually ends. Once we've determined all those things, we're going to click OK for the project. Now Quicken is going to allow us to send this invoice by email using our default email program. So what we're going to do is we're going to click OK, and then our default email program, in the case of this video, it's going to be Microsoft Outlook. Whatever you're using on your PC is what you will actually have open. We're going to click now OK. Quicken will then give you a warning. You can allow access and then click Allow. What's going to happen now is that your default email program is going to open up, and you will then be able to send this invoice with anything else that you want to put into the email. And we can actually open the invoice to take a look at it. So when your client actually gets the invoice and opens it, this is what it will actually look like. Now, in another video, we're going to actually show you how you can customize this default invoice. And once the invoice has been sent, you can click Save and Done. What you would see then is you would see the actual invoice inside of a register for all of your video creation clients. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.